Well, hello everyone. It is Mike Molesky here with eSeniors GT3 World Championships, the last race of the season. My name is Mike Molesky. I've gotten promoted to the big leagues here today, and I'm doing the Saturday broadcast of the last race of season 12 for eSeniors GT3 World Championships. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to have my head on a swivel all day, but looks like fun. And here's my sign-off. We are 50-year-old plus race sim drivers for GT3 eSeniors. If you're new here, we race every day. And remember, sim racing is a sport, so that makes us athletes. Athletes. I keep telling my wife that. I'm an athlete. And I'm a professional driver. So yeah, anyway, if you're joining us for the first time or you've been sitting in the weeds for a long time, new season starting up, please join on SimGrid. I'm also going to be starting up a Tuesday evening race. Look for us on Discord, a friendly race on Tuesday evenings for new people. So if you're reluctant to join the league with live racing, please join us on Tuesday evenings. Look for that announcement later. So, MISANO in Italy today. Big day. Last race of the season. There's a few places up for grabs. Let's just get right to that right away. Let's start with the bronze standings. Here we go. The bronze standings. In first place is Neil Leader with 347 points. He's got a 33-point lead over Brian Banks, so I'm pretty sure he's set for it today, that he is going to be our new bronze champion. But possible, I guess. There's 49 points up for grabs, but it'd have to be a disaster for Brian Banks to overtake him. He's got 314 points, and he's firmly in second place with a 74-point lead over Eric Langlois in his Porsche 992. But Eric, third place is still up for grabs, I think. Look at that. Richard Coulomb, even though he has one less race, he has got he's behind Eric by only 4 points with 236. And Frank Tennant, good old Frank. Hello there, Frank. I'm sure you're going to be watching later. 227 points. He's only 9 points out of fourth place, and only 13 points out of a podium there. So it's going to be exciting to watch. We'll have to watch that. I've got that noted. So let's look at the next. Let's look at silver next. Silver. There we are. Oh, the bronze one's still up. Hang on, get that banner away from the background. There we go. So silver, Danielle Britos, 303 points, a substantial but not insurmountable lead over Mike McClellan at 284 points. He's only 19 points behind, so that's not insurmountable, but a definitely big lead over Daniel has over Michael. In third place, Terry Throwbridge in fighting distance for second place, only 12 points behind Michael. He's got 272 points, but that's firmly in third place, as there's a 28-point gap to Jeremy Arobas with 240 points. But Jeremy and Peter David are only 4 points apart today for fourth and fifth. Peter's been out working there. He's only missed the last two races, so he dropped down in the standings, but he's still within striking distance of getting in front of Jeremy. And Thomas Rainier, who's been having a better end of season, he's only 6 points behind fifth place with 234, so 6 points behind. 2 points behind Peter David, but only 6 points behind Jeremy. So that's going to be one to watch for fourth, fifth, and sixth, because I'm sure those guys have been watching their standings big time. And now let's go to the platinum, the big boys. Well, first, second, and third are pretty well established, but there's some close racing here going to be had. And I know these guys watch the standings. So in first place, Mr. John Saunders in that Nissan. Amazing in that Nissan, 352 points. with a 15-point lead over Brad Mears in the Lamborghini, 337 points. Followed closely by Steve Young in third place with 323. He's only 9 points behind second place, 24 points behind first place. So if something exciting happens today, again, 49 points up for grabs, depending on where these guys all finish. So, and you know these guys are aggressive. But fourth place, Merche is 60 points behind. So that's not 60 plus points. That's not surmountable. He's in fourth place. Steve Howells is in fifth place, a little bit further back. But there's a couple of little battles going to be going on if the people watch. Craig Holmes in sixth is only 7 points up on Rogerio Santos. So that's going to be one to watch. So those are the standings for us today. Yeah, so exciting match. We've got 6 minutes left. So I started a little early, but Misano in Italy. It is a bit of a motorcycle track, mostly, I think. The race GT3 cars. I'm not sure. It may have had a F1 race at one point. But I know what I got to do. I got to do the track walk. I can do a track walk. That's something I can do. Hang on. Here we go with the track walk. All right, Misano. Kind of a funny looking boot shape, isn't it? A couple of long straights. Let's start it off here. First corner. Here we go. First corner is Del Parco. Del Rio is next. Big, fairly long straight there. And into Quirica. And then Tramonto. And then the little elbow there is Curvone. And I'm going to put a speed trap there. And that last corner, second last corner, Del Caro, and then Misano for the last corner before the pit lane straight. So there's a couple of long straights. It's going to be interesting to see what goes on here in the sense of there's some long straights for overtakes if you get good exits. I know the GT2 race yesterday was quite exciting. We've got still 5 minutes left to go. I'm going to do the little intro video here because it has some nice pictures of the track. There's the overhead view again. It's the intro video that ACC puts out there. There's the start-finish line. Again, a lot of motorcycle races take place here. The track record for Misano. Let me see. I had it someplace. Let me find it. Hang on here. Track record for GT3 set in 2022 was 1 minute 31.9 seconds. And that was a Merc Evo set that one. Mercedes Evo. And oddly enough, I was on ACC this morning and I checked out former little games that they play on ACC, and the Hot Lap Super Bowl in season 8, Super Pole, sorry. You know how they had those little fun races, and there was a 133.15 for a Lambo Evo game setting where everybody competes for something for that. Well, who's on the stream today? Terry Throwbridge, Arthur Castonguay. Let's hope we have a good chat today. Well, there'll be another 2 or 3 minutes before we start quali. Let's get rid of that video. I wonder what that Riviera Rimini means. It might be an ad for something in the Misano area. There's a beautiful picture of the Misano circuit. It has a name. Let me think of the name. It's got a big long name. Let me look it up on the internet here. It's got a long name. Here it is. Oh, the correct name for the track is Misano World Circuit Marco Simoncelli, and that is named after a motorcycle driver, I believe, that died, and that is the official name of this track. What else can I tell you about it on Wikipedia here? It was designed in '69, so a fairly recent track. Built in '70 and '72. 3.4 kilometers long. Again, mostly Grand Prix motorcycle racing. What else? The Italian Grand Prix. Oh, that's all motorcycle stuff. So there we go. The green light is started. Let's get off this view here and let's get going and watching the boys go out on the track. Let us see who got out there first. Number 69, 969. Is that Steve that got out there first? Nope. We'll try and find these guys. So the platinum guys, there, I think I got the right guy. Yeah, it is Steve that's out there first, Steve Howells. Let's just watch Steve. Make sure I've got all the things going on. No, I don't have the, there we go. We've got the track sounds going. We've got the tower going properly, qualifying 29 minutes, but 9-minute sections for everybody. Every class goes out for only 10 minutes. That's pretty quick, so we got the platinum guys out first. So we're on board with Steve Howell taking his outlap. Get back to looking at the chat line. Eleanor Tennant. Good. Hello, Mr. Tennant. Yes, good luck, everybody, is what he's saying on the chat. Yeah. Let me make sure I've got the right things on the tower. We should be showing the quality personal best and the session personal best, and then we'll be dropping in the manufacturers every once in a while. There's a little timing loop that the game does. Here comes Steve, I think, for his first. There's the last corner for him, and he's going to be setting his first lap right now. He's on his hot lap. Let's just follow along with him in the cockpit. For once around the track. There's Del Parco. And this sharp right-hander right here hit the brakes around the 50 mark. There he goes. Hang in there. Let go on the throttle right away for Del Rio. This is quite a little bit of a straight here. There we go. Little left-hander coming up. Important exit for this one also, because it sets you up for that corner for the long straight. There he goes. And on the throttle early. There we go. Take a whole track. Point yourself in the first of this compound corner for Tramonto. And then get a great exit. This is the important corner right here for the long straight. I'm going to put a speed trap on this straight for us to watch. There we go. The manufacturer's going to pop up for a second or two there. Here we go. This is the fastest part of the track right here. Boom. I'm going to put a speed trap right on here at turn number 12. Slam on the brakes. Pound corner here. It's Del Caro. And the last couple of corners. This one's a fairly quick corner if you hit the right apex. Nice job there. Slam on the brakes for the last corner for Curva MISANO. Let's see what kind of time Steve puts up. First guy out. Boom, 134. All right, John Saunders is next. And he puts up the first time. Where we go? 134.3. And all the boys are coming in now in platinum. There we go. Everybody's up there. So Steve Young put in the top time, 0.3 of a second faster than Steve Young. Let's just go on to a different view here. Who will we watch? We'll wait for. Let's take a look at Merche for a bit. There's Merche. Oh, just coming on the pits. No, I don't want to watch Merche. How about Mr. Saunders here? So let's see who's got. How many guys have we got out there? Oh, I just lost something here. What did I lose? Uh-oh. And if you're still listening, hold on. Oh, there we go. Something happened. Take a peek at the... Hopefully nothing's happened. Let me look at the streams. Twitch. Oh, everything's good. Sorry. I was panicked there for a second. My OBS went off. We're on board with John Saunders here. He does not have a valid lap going. Derek Bird, I'm going to turn the timing tower off for a bit. Just seen the... there we go. So there are our times up there permanently. Peter Frost just put in his first time. He is a platinum boy. So we have got 4 minutes left in this section of qualifying. Who has got a good time going? Steve Howell's got a good time going. Where is he? He's 0.2. Oh, John, actually, we'll stick with John. Oh, he's beginning, losing and gaining his time all along here. But Derek's got a time going. Everybody's got just flat out on their times. Saunders has got a 0.2, 0.3 now. So he's challenging here for at least second, but possibly pole. Let's just stay with him. Yes, yes, yes. Where is he? He is halfway through his lap. He's up half a second now. Oh, half a second, a third of a second. Kind of a third of a second. Roberto Bondo is going to jump up by a few if he can maintain that gap. And just checking something out here. Hang on. So Saunders looks like he's going to take pole here. Doesn't have much left to go. Last few corners. He's got a great time going. Half a second. He's going to jump right into the lead. Where he belongs. He is our leader in the series. There he goes. Pole position holder, John Saunders. Brad Mears has got a time going. Let's just check out Brad for a bit. Let's see if this is a better view, I think. Brad just lost his gained advantage. Steve's got a better time. Well, Steve just jumped into the pole position, and he's out there again. 2-3 minutes left in qualification, so probably 2 more laps. He's got a better lap going again. Oh, John will have seen that he's in second place. Both of them still on the front row. Brad is... Oh, I'm watching Brad right now. Let me go back to John. John will be the boy trying to make up time. He's flat on his current best time. He's only 2/100ths of a second off pole. He's still in the front row. Nobody's challenging him too much for the front row, even though Brad has a good best time, but he's not getting a good lap right now. Where is Brad in his lap? Let's just take a peek here. Brad's coming up close. There's Brad. He's coming up close to the end of his lap, or starting a new lap, so that's going to be something to watch. Hold on with John here. Trying to take the lead. He is just coming onto this corner here now, and he might. No, he didn't. Very, very close. It was showing 0 on his best lap. He's only behind by a slight amount. Look at that. It looks like it's... If you look at the timing board... No, it was even for a second there. Because I think Steve Young put in a better time. Just before that, before he went across the finish line, they were flat down to the 1,000th of a second, dead heat, if I remembered. Looks like Steve's given up. He's in the pits. He says, that's as best as I can do. Either that or he had no fuel. Because he still had a chance for one more lap. So John's got a chance to take over here. Hey, Stefan, you just woke up. Have a coffee. Get your heart rate going here. It's going to be a fun race. John's got a better time. He's going to try and take over the pole. He's got halfway only. Let's just see. Oh, he lost that 2/10. He was up 2/10 for a second there. But down along the straight, he lost it. So now he's flat on. He needs 0.12 to take over pole. He's going to be pushing hard in these last few corners. And I don't know if he's going to make it. Doesn't look like it. 133.7. What did I say the track record was? 131. Oh, our boys are off. But that 133 was, there we go. That is it for John. Well, John looks like he just got in under the wire. No, he's not going to go for a second lap. Merche's got a lap going. He was up a bit of time there. Everybody else looks like they've had it. That looks like our platinum leaderboard right there. And Merche, oh, Brad's still out there. He doesn't need that much to get into. He does not need very much to get into second place. Needs 1.5. He had 1/10 there for a second. He is just starting his lap. So Brad just might take this. He is in second place in the standings. He deserves second place here on the podium, doesn't he? Great sound quality. Thank you, Richard. Yeah, I have a nice microphone. If I put it in the right place, it sounds pretty good. And my voice is very good, isn't it? Don't I have a radio voice, buddy? Bro Brad, 0.1. It's going to be nip and tuck. Where is he? Still halfway through. He's going through Tremonto now. Here he's got to make this happen in that... what is he driving? Not sure what he's driving. Lamborghini? Oh, he's got a good lap going, but not quite enough. He just... That gap statistic. Oh, 0.2, 0.3. He's going to do it. Oh, not back down to 1. You can't tell. Rounding errors doesn't show on there. This is going to be pretty exciting. Let's see what he can do in the last corner. Coming around MISANO. Let's see if he's going to make it happen. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, pole. Pulled it off at the end. Way to go, Brad. That was exciting. Man, oh, man, guys. Oh, I don't think I can take this. Pulled it off right at the end. Whew. Pulled it off right at the end. He must have been on fumes. All right, now we got our... let me catch my breath. Let's go now to who's our leader in terms of who's up there. We're going to get it. Who is out there in silver? Brian Banks. Oh, how come he hasn't started yet? Who is out there? Well, Banks is... let's quickly find somebody here. There's Lee. Ellis. Trying to figure out who on the track is lead at 20. I think it is Ellis is going to put up the first time. Here he comes across the board. That was not a valid time. So let me find someone. In the right category here. Oh, what can I find? What's going on here? What is going on here? Who is out on the track? There we go. Danny Britos. Nobody's put in a qualifying lap yet. He should be putting this one in. Maybe that's who the first guy was. I was kind of losing track of who was who here. What is going on? I'm not showing anything. There he goes. Danny Britos put up the first one. Terry's ahead of him already. I don't think I see the classifications in this setup. That's going to be interesting. There we go. We're getting those times put up there for the silver category. Let me see who should be fastest. Danny Britos is definitely he is our leader for the championship. And he's got a better lap going. Let's just go on the cockpit for a second with Danny. It looks like he's got a very good lap going. He should overtake Aaron and Terry. Didn't realize that the software that I'm using does not show the particular classes I might have to revert over to a different tower later. I will do that later, as I need to know all those things. Whereas Danny's just coming around here to MISANO, and he is probably going to be our leader once this is over. Boom, here it comes. Boom, yes sir, he is our leader. Now the board looks like it's supposed to. All right, who's got a good lap going? Ellis, let's go back to Ellis. He is up 0.6, so that will get him to probably 13th place, 4th place. Where is he? He's coming around Del Caro now. Oh, if I show the car numbers, I'll see the class. Okay, let me do that. Thank you on the chat line. Hang on. There you go. Thank you very much. I will do that. Hang on. I'll put that in the right place right now. Car number and session best relative. Nope. I want to do gaps. There. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's very helpful. Who is that that said that? Who is that that said that? Oh, Krister. Oh, Krister, the boss is watching. All right, let's go up here. Let's see. McLennan has got a great lap going. Let's go to McLennan. He is not quite a third of the way into his lap. Just trying to think here if I can do the calculations properly. Britos is putting in a better time again. And I'm going to do personal best, session best relative. Nope, that's not good. And it's a little bit harder to tell who is going to be gaining. I'm going to put something else up here. I'll put the car numbers. All right, for qualification, I'm going to leave it this way. All right, who's got a good time going? Peter David. Very huge. Let's give Peter some love here. He's been off, and there he goes. He's going to jump up quite a bit. He's 20th, down to up to 14th. Way to go, Peter. You are in 3rd or 4th place. Nice job, Peter. Has been off for a while, working. Boy, that leaderboard changed quite a bit. Let's see who else has got a good time going. Michael McLennan, sorry. 0.3. This should get him. Where is he in his lap? He's halfway through. This could get him. Let me do my calculations in my head here. Ooh, he dropped it. He had a 0.3 going. He's not very far behind. Anything about a 0.2, I think, like he's got right now, will get him pole position in this class. And Peter McKay's got a decent one going. That'll get him going up a couple. Ollie's got a great lap going. How much time we've got left? Only a minute, so there's only 2 laps to go here for these guys to qualify. We're on board with McLennan. He just dropped into... Oh, where is he? He just dropped a little bit. No, yeah, he lost that one. Now let's go with Richard McKay. Got a great lap going. 0.4 will get him... Ooh, 0.4 will get him a huge lead. He might take the pole with that. Where is he in his lap? He doesn't have much to go. He's going to Del Caro. This is exciting. He's lost a little bit there. It's not his favorite corner, I guess. Here he comes through the penultimate corner. Lost a lot, but he had a great lap going. He could have been on the front row. David's on the front row now. see here, 10 minutes. So we got some of these guys are not going to make a second lap. Let's jump on board with Mr. McLennan because he's got a good lap going. Doesn't need very much. 0.1, 0.2 is going to get changes in positions here. So our leaders, 11th, 12th, and 13th in the race, but for their own categories. Peter's got a good lap going. And where is Mr. McLennan? Peter's got the lap going here now. If he can get, whoops, I hit the wrong button. Where do I go here? Where do I go? Where's Peter? Peter. There we are. Peter David, he is halfway through. He's going through Tramonto now. 0.4. Whew. There we go. I think we're looking at our pole position for not pole position, but leader in the silver category here. This will jump him up a number of places into the big boys. There we go. We lost some time there. Oh, he lost all his time. He had a great drive going there. He's not going to make up the time. So there's our board there. Britos, David, and McLean are the three categories in the silver class. Okay, let's see who is out there. 32. Who's that? That is Joaquim. Joaquim is in the lead. Our first guy out there for the bronze category. Let's just watch Joaquim. We don't have his livery in a BMW. I can recognize that one. So he is going to set the first time. This is his out lap, I believe. So nobody's volunteering to come on to help me commentate today. I could use an extra pair of eyes in my ears, that's for sure. Just say something on the say something on the chat line, and I'll pull you in. Go on to Discord. I'll pull you in. You can help. Okay, Joaquim is where is he? Did he not didn't set a time? That was his out lap. Let's see who else is out there. This is Ken Schmidt. He's coming through the line. Let's see if he gets down. Will he put up a time? No, that's not a time. That is his out lap too. Who have we got coming? A lot of people with their first tracks. Who's that? Frank Tennant. Hello, Frank. Not sure where everybody is. There's somebody coming through the finish line. That is Eric. I don't think that's going to be a time either. 31, Jean-Marie Grollo. He is just going to be finishing his out lap. Trying to catch these guys on the stream, on my screen here. Oh, caught Frank going off. Here's Joaquim. Joaquim should be setting the first time here in bronze. 32 drivers today. You know, we have room for 50. If anybody is listening who wants to try, you're not on the chat, but anybody new listening, come on and join us. So Joaquim was first one out, so he should be setting a time here. There he is, Thomas, Joaquim, Brian Banks. So Rodriguez actually set the time for the bronze guys. Oh, Neil Leader and Willie Owens just went first. Joaquim's got a little bit better time. Let's go with somebody coming by here. That's James Parks. Look at that monster drink livery. Oh, let's get Willie Owens on here. Let's get Willie. Willie is improving on his time. He's got the lead in terms of the bronze category. No, it's Richard. He's got the lead. There's Richard Coulombe has got the lead. Get on with Willie. Where is Willie? They're going to find Willie in the board. There he is. He's got a 0.5 going there. 0.5 better. That will bring him into... If he can maintain that, he could get the lead. Let's just follow him. He's coming up the last few corners, going down the long straight. Through Curvone. How's he doing? 0.3. But it's going to be very close to getting a solidify his second place. But it's going to get him possibly pole. Although Richard, who's in the lead, is improving on his. Here he goes through MISANO. So he's going to set a time here. But come on, Ali. Pedal to the metal. Boom. Oh, didn't quite make it. 1/100th of a second behind. But Richard, let's get Richard on board here. He is improving his time. So that's going to put him firmly ahead. And where is... Who else is in platinum? I'm just looking on my board here. Bronze. Where is Neil Leader? Where is Neil Leader, our leader in the series? Where is he? He is... not put in a great time. He's out there. So, sorry. Yep, no, that's good. That's fine. That's fine. What am I saying? I'm thinking Daniel Britos is there. Wrong guy. All right, so nobody's improving, but... Oh, Brian Banks has got a time going. Where is he in his lap? Oh, he's coming along, going down the long straight. Coming up to Del Caro. 0.7. That is going to get him 3.0. Where is that going to put him in the lead, in the standings here? Ooh, put it pretty close to Willie. 0.9. A whole second. A whole second. That put him in second place in the standings, I think. Yes, boys. Watching the stream. Make sure you hit the like button. Okay, where did Brian end up? There he goes. In second place, I believe. From Richard. Neil Leader's not putting in very good times here. What is going on with Neil? Let's get on board with Neil. What's going on? I guess Neil's not a qualifier. He's a racer. Joaquim had a 0.04 for a second there. Jean-Marie Groslo, 0.4. Ken Schmidt's putting in an extra good race. Good lap, I should say. There's Kenny. In a Mustang. Nice livery. Let's just show that livery big time. There's that Mustang livery. A couple of Mustangs in the race this week. Last week I noticed. Love his livery. Okay, anybody got what time? We got 2 minutes left, about 3 laps probably. Brian's improving a little bit. Let me make sure I'm not missing out. Who is? Let's put Richard up here for a second. Where is Richard? Coulomb. Richard, sorry, I keep calling him Richard, and he tells me it's Richard. So yeah, Richard is the leader, followed by Brian, followed by Willie. Nobody's doing too much of an improvement. Well, that's not true. There is Langlois. Eric. 0.2. That will get him ahead of Willie, I think. Where is he? He's coming up to the last. He's going down the long straight. I call it a straight, but a little curve in the middle. Now Leader's putting in a time. Oh, is there some changes there? Where is Leader? Where is Leader? There he goes. He is in third place. He upset. Yeah, he had a better time, much better time. But Eric's got a 0.3 on his lap, as is Rodriguez. Has got a 0.4 improvement. Hello, Yolt. Yeah, we know your rig is broken. Sorry about that. Well, at least you can watch. Get it ready for next season. Unfortunately, Fanatec's not going to help. There's Eric Langlois, went into second place in this. Very good job. Now, Neil's putting in a great time. Let's get on board with Leader. Right here. He's got improvement going. He is in third at this point in his car class. But Brian's putting in a better time also. He can breathe down. And Willie's putting in a great time. Willie must be early in his... Let's see if Willie... Where is he in his lap? Oh, he's getting close to the end. So Willie's up 0.5. That'll bring him... Oh, Willie. You can maintain this. You're going to be the pole sitter for your class. Hang on. Let's just watch this. I think he's going to do it. 0.7. Geez, I'm catching these things on the last, and this is the last lap. This is it, Willie. Keep it going. Oh, he lost some time there going through Misano. He's going to improve, but I don't think he's going to take the lead. Boom. Where did he go? Oh, did he lose all the time? All right. Well, that's it, I think. Everybody else? Nope, there's a few people. Who's this? That is Kevin Torrance. He will improve a couple of spots with this one. And the last guy is number 18. Last guy is Richard. Richard should jump up there. Richard got ahead of Banks, so I think he is our pole guy. Let me put the numbers up. Wow. Excellent job, guy. This is so much action for me. I'm just the minor league announcer here. Let's put up card and numbers. There we go. There is our board. Let's go to the top. There's our board. So in the platinum category, our podium is Brad Muir with pole position, followed by Steve Young, followed by John Saunders. And in terms of the standings, John Saunders leads. Brad Mears is second. Where did Brad end up? I don't see Brad. Oh, sorry, Brad. So yeah, that's a change. John's our leader, but he's in third place at qualification. In the silver category, we've got Daniel Britos. I know he's our leader. Peter David was always up there, missed a few races. And third is Terry Trowbridge. And in our bronze category, let's just bring it down here a little bit. Our bronze category, we got Richard Coulombe is our leader, Brian Banks, and Neil Leader, who's the leader in the championship. All right, so let's just get this going here. We have to wait. I am going to put you guys on hold for a bit, and there we go. I'm going to just put the intro on for just 1 second so I can do a bio break, because I don't know if I'm going to last 30 minutes. Otherwise, just hang on and hang on with me for a second, and I'll be right. All right, I'm back. Oop. Yes, I'm back. I'm back. Let me get ourselves set here. Here we go. I am back, and here we go with the lap, the out lap. All right, let's do the starting grid walk. Here we go. In first place, pole position, Mr. Brad Mears. I'm going to put the hang on, I'm going to put the manufacturers up here. And I'm going to put the nation. There we go. There we go. So, Brad Mears in first place. In second place, Mr. Steve Young. In, what's going on here? John Saunders in third place. For some reason it's showing Mr. Santos up first. But anyway, that's not right. In fourth place, Merche. There goes. Somebody's coming back. Paul Noves. Derek Bird. In his regular Porsche. Robert Obando. From the U.S., Steve Howells. From Great Britain, Peter LaFrance, the first Canadian, the top Canadian in 10th place. Danielle Brissos, his familiar white McLaren. Peter David, another Canadian. Terry Throwbridge in another McLaren. Michael McLennan in the Ferrari, followed by Richard McKay in his Coca-Cola livery Ferrari. Aaron Shannon, that is his familiar livery in that Porsche. Richard Coulomb, I've seen Aaron Shannon lots of times in my rearview mirror. Ryan Banks in his Ferrari. Neil Leader from the US of A. Lee Ellis in 20th. Eric Langlois from France. Ollie Littner from Australia. Joaquim Rodriguez in his BMW. Is that the first BMW? Willie Owens. Hugo Caballero. Jeremy in the Rocket. Thank you, Jeremy, for all that you do. James Parks. Jean-Marie Groslo. I don't know if everybody's lined up properly here. Thomas Rainier. Kevin Torrance. There's another BMW. That is Kevin Torrance in the M6, by the way. Ken Schmidt. Frank Tennant. There we go. That is our leaderboard. Let's get up to the top here. And I don't know why Rogero shows in the pits. And there we go. Oh shit, I'm missing the start. There we go. Here's the start. And let's see, Brad's got the inside. Steve is trying to go around the outside. That's not going to work. I don't see any yellow flags just yet. Let's just follow everybody. Great job, everybody staying even. There's a little bit back, further back, all the way along here. Very clean race. Doesn't look like any. There's a little bit of a tap here on Joaquim and Willie, but I don't know that it had any effect. So it looks like that was pretty good start. And up at the front, let's just stay at the front for a while. And I'm going to put the numbers up so we see everybody. And I'm going to put the race gaps. There we go. So McLennan. Oh, there was a bit of a tap there. Let's go back 10 seconds and see what happened there. This is a replay. Well, 4 wide, that's why. There was a tap and another tap. Not too much damage. Krister, I know you're listening. Be happy that I did run the software to help you with your stewarding. There's the front. Let's just keep going a little bit. Things are going to get... Oops, sorry, that's not a replay. Let's get that off. You guys bear with me. And you know I'm a rookie here. Just going through the leaderboard, the whole track, just to make sure we see everybody. And everything is pretty good. That's the back of the pack here. All right, Rich, I think Santos had to start from the back because of penalties. And here we are back to the front. And it's going to go to this view here. We're back at the front. It's still not there. We were showing the race gaps. Lots of close action still. Things will be stretching out. Let's get find the lead here. Britos is in the lead for the silver category. He's got a fairly good lead already over Throwbridge, and in first place right now in bronze is Peter David. Nope, not Brian Banks. Sorry, that's one more down. But he's being hounded a lot by a whole bunch of people. That is Aaron Shannon right behind him. There's Richard passing Ollie, I think, and Ollie trying to get back on him. Side by side, these two. This is not something that they're not on you. That's a place that there's usually some action going. And Willie's right behind them. So let's just follow these three for a bit. So it's Richard, Ollie, and Willie Owens all behind each other. Whoa, Willie's coming in, trying to come in. Where is it? Willie's got the inside track there. It's side by side. Woo! They're still battling it out. Let's just stay with this one for a second. Willie's trying desperately to get by. And he's closely followed by Richard Coulombe. So Willie and Ollie are not in the same category, but Willie wants to get by because he's got Richard on his tail. Okay, let's go back to the top, see what's happening. There's Steve, there's Brad. Here, we just take a peek at Steve, what he's looking at in his cockpit. And we've got something happen here with Shannon and Peter David. A little tap, nothing too bad. That's Peter trying to go at it again. Ooh, 3 wide almost. Peter's got the inside track. And he just a little bit of a NASCAR bump there. Is Shannon going to come back? And right behind him is Brian Banks. That was a bit of a NASCAR pass, but that's okay. A little bit of trading paint. And Banks is trying to get by Aaron. Let's see where else have we got a battle going. Well, we've got Ollie and those guys are still at it. Lots of action on the track here. Let's go back and even a little bit further here with Eric Langlois and Jeremy. Eric's got the inside track on Jeremy. Is he going to make it stick? All right, pit window is open. Oh, I got to show the pit stops here. We forgot this is a pit stop race. There we go. Eric is trying to get by. Oh, Willie, where are we? This battle is still going between Willie and Ollie. Willie and Ollie. Keep an eye on the lead. Up ahead. Oh, Steve is getting close. Let's just go straight onto Steve Young here. Nope, he's up a second. My gap's on here. So let's go back to Willie and Ollie. Oh, it looks like Willie pulled ahead of Ollie. Something must have happened there. Ollie fell behind quite a bit. So Ollie's getting harassed now. There's a huge set of cars here. Look at this. Richard, Hugo. Hugo was being harassed by Thomas. That's for position. Just a big, long lineup of guys all together. Looks like Jeremy making a move here. Oh, I gotta set up my speed trap. Just hang on, people. Okay, I got a speed trap going for a spot when we need it. But that is Jeremy being hounded by Eric Langlois. Willie Owens is after Richard McKay. He's now almost side by side. Coming through Del Parco. And Brad got ahead of him. Let's just see if Willie's going to make another move. As a Ferrari and a McLaren, if I'm not mistaken. Nothing happening there. Ooh, Thomas and Hugo. Hugo is in that Mustang. That's a Porsche against a Mustang. North America versus Italy. Here we go. Looks like Thomas is going to make a move on the inside. Did not make that stick. He's trying hard. If he'll peek at the head top here. And the top of the leaderboard, the lead of the race has not changed. I think Brad's still a second ahead. Quick peek at the chat. Didn't see anything there. Where have we got some very close gaps going here? Mike McLennan on Terry Throwbridge. Let's just take a peek at McLennan's car's got a few scratches on it as usual. He is a tough racer. And that's fallen behind a little bit. Things are spreading out slightly. Let's just see what we got further back. Willie is still right behind Richard McKay. Can't seem to get by him. Not the same class, but Willie is chasing down Brian Banks, who's 2 seconds ahead of Richard here for his first place in bronze category. Willie is he has found some pace big time. And Thomas Rainier is still after. Where is Thomas? Thomas is still trying to get by Hugo. Ooh, but he's very Joaquim is just right up his butt in that BMW. That's probably, that is an M4 BMW. Hugo is making a move here on Richard Coulombe. And Hugo's got Thomas for position right behind him. Looks like Willie got by. Willie got by Brad. Let's go back 30 seconds and see how that happened. Here's the setup. There's Willie quite far behind. Looks like Brad might have made a mistake somewhere. I'll stick with Brad. Or Richard, sorry. I said Brad McKay. I got a friend named Brad McKay. That's why I always make that mistake. So look at that. Willie's coming on the inside. He's going to pull off outside inside here. Whoa, they almost touch. And Richard went off, and that's where he got lost. All right, that is the story of that pass. Glad I caught that. And did something happen? Did I miss a yellow flag? All right, let's just go from the top here. There is Brad Mears. He is leading. 1 second lead, 1.5 second lead over Steve Young, who's being closely followed by John Saunders. I don't think that gap has gotten a little bit smaller. So we'll have to watch that one. So these guys are still very close together. There's a big lead there over Merche, 5 seconds down. Looks like Derek Bird is right on top of Paulo here. Let's just watch that for a bit. See what Helicam looks like on this track. Krister says if Brian wins this race, and he's in the lead right now, he will win this championship. Oh, I don't like the Helicam view, do we? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in the cockpit to watch Derek, who's been off for a couple of weeks. Just see him try to get ahead of Paulo. It's a bit of a race. Looks like he's got some jazz on him here. Whoa, what was that all about? Woo, what happened? What happened? Did I lose something? What a mess. Oh, something very weird's happening here, boys. Where was I? I was with Derek Bird. There's Derek. Whoa, that was a weird one. Leaderboard's all screwed up. That was a little glitch, I think, in ACC. Oh, Derek slid there. There we go. It looks like we're back to normal. That was very strange. I didn't do anything, and that just jumped all over the place. All right, so Derek's missing that. Okay, where were we now? Steve Howells in 7th place. He looks like he is being hounded by Obando. Let's just jump now to Danny Britos. Those Peter LaFrance, quite a ways behind. There's Danny Britos, who's leading silver by 2.5 seconds over Terry Throwbridge. Let's just get this view, I think, a little bit better. And Terry is up only by a second or so on Mike McLennan. That's our leaderboard there, 10th, 11th, and 12th. There is Lee Ellis, Peter David, Aaron Shannon, and Brian Banks, who is leading in the bronze category. And I am told if he wins, he wins the championship. Willie Owens. He is how far behind? 3 seconds behind Brian. Richard McKay sandwiching between him and Richard Coulomb, and Richard's not very far behind. Richard, I said it again. Richard, I should say. And looks like something happening right behind here. Who is that? Who was that? That was Thomas. Where's Thomas? That was a pass. I'm going to go back 10 seconds here because I believe these two guys passed each other. Here's in replay mode. There's Thomas on the inside. That might be the pass right there. Just followed along for a few seconds. So we're back now. The leaderboard's all whacked over here. Okay, who are we on with? We are on with Ali. Next is Joaquim. Right behind Ali. Is he going to take a move, make a move here? There's a lot of guys all close together here, aren't there? Leader, Jeremy. There's a leader right next to him. Jeremy's right behind him. And Eric Langlois is right behind Jeremy. Just giving everybody a little airtime. Jean-Marie Groslo's right behind them. James Parks is not far behind either. There's Kevin Torrance. That's a bit of a gap, 7-second gap. There's Rogerio Santos. He's trying to get by. And next is Ken Schmidt. I don't see Mr. Tennant. Did Mr. Tennant drop out? All right, let's get back here to what's going on at the leaderboard. There's John Saunders right here. I'm going to go in his cockpit so he can see the two guys ahead of him. This is for the lead in the race, guys. They're still only a second apart. We are 34 minutes left in the race, so we're only 16 minutes in. There are not too many pit stops going to happen just yet. Derek Bird is still harassing Paolo. And Obando is trying to get by Steve Howells here. Howells just skidded a little bit. See if Robert can get by Steve. All right, everybody is spread out just slightly. This is probably the closest one in a bit. Now Richard McKay right here. He is just, ooh. Did Jeremy just get by Eric? And there's Eric trying to get by Jeremy. This is there's lots of action going on in this little set of cars. And just behind Eric is Jean-Marie Groslo and James Parks. So these way back at the pack here in the 20s, there's lots of action. Peter David up front has caught up with Lee Ellis. This is for position. Obando is still trying to get by Howells. But this one right here, this is for position. And David is not very far behind Ellis. And Aaron Shannon's not far behind him. So this is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 5th and 6th place, I believe, in silver. Let's just follow this one along for a little bit. Up front, nothing much is happening. These guys are spread out a little bit. Let's just look further down and see if there's any action. Joaquim is now hounding Richard McKay. Richard McKay's having a hard time. Everybody's after him. He's on the inside. Let's go look at the helicam. And he got by him. Let's just go back 10 seconds here and watch that. There we go. This is the replay. Look at that. Wow, this is at the top speed. Richard gave him some room, didn't he? That's over that long straight. Joaquim is not in Richard's category, so I guess he didn't want to get too involved. Now we're off replay here. We're live. We are watching Eric Langlois on. Oh, looks like Lee Ellis had a problem. He's dropping down. Where is Lee Ellis? I got to try and catch him here. Oh, he went into the pits. Sorry. He went into the pits. That's why he's dropping down. Hugo. Where are you doing here? Hugo and Richard Coulombe. This is not for position. It is just for fun racing. Hugo is quite a bit further down on the board for position in his own class. But he is right on top of Richard. He went a little wide there. Hugo did. I think these guys just won a race. And behind a little bit here, Jeremy. And now Jeremy is the one after Richard McKay. Richard McKay is just getting beat up by everybody. But Eric looks like he's trying to catch Jeremy. Jeremy's not having a great race. He's behind a little bit in the silver category. But he just wants to race. Not too many people have had damage, so I don't think damage is coming into it here. We are 30 minutes left in the race, so pit stops may start. These guys in this group may take an early pit stop. That's possible. Looks like we got some guys up ahead taking pit stops. McLennan and Shannon look like they're both in the pits. What is happening at the front? The front, same story. Jeremy's decided just what I said. Go into the pits. Let's just watch these guys. Get on board with Saunders again to see what he sees for the lead in the race. And remember, Saunders is in first place firmly. Brad, who's leading, is in second place in the standing, so not much will happen in terms of that. The one to watch here is Steve Young is only 9 points behind Brad. There's only 5 points separating first and second in the point scoring, so that won't have any effect here. So these guys, if they finish where they finish, they'll finish in the same order in the league standings. Ooh, but look at this. He wants this race. He wants this race. You know, Brad made a little mistake there because I caught up with him big time. Look at this. Seems like these TV view is a lot more. There's more action from the back than there is from the front. Oh, these guys are still. Ooh, looks like Peter LaFrance went off. What has happened here? Let's go back 10 seconds and see if we can find what happened to Peter LaFrance. Ooh, a little bit too far back. Not far back enough, I mean. So Peter, that's not a good place to be. I'm going to go back 30 seconds here just for fun. This is what he was up to. Way back in the... Let's just go to pit lane, or not pit lane, but helicam. Oh, missed it again. I missed it. Did you guys see it? I was looking somewhere else. A long set, 10 seconds to go here in the replay. How did he end up there, and how is he going to get back onto the track? Oh, he was just pointed in the wrong direction. Anyway, he's going to make a He lost a lot of places there. Sorry about that, guys. Obando. No, we're not in replay mode anymore. Obando is right on that Steve Howell's tail. And this is for position, 7th and 8th. Oh, look at, he's going to take a move on the outside. Is that going to work? Side by side. Side by side. Obando slightly ahead. It's going to have the inside here. And that's going to make it stick. That was a long pass. Way to go, Robert. Well done, both of you guys. Looks like Derek Bird's gone into the pits. Let's go back to Steve here. He's quite close to Saunders, right close to him. These guys are only a second apart, all three of them. Go back to Saunders. When you see Saunders, you see... Ooh, we got something happening at the back here with Owens and Brian Banks. Let me find that. Willie Owens was right up on Brian Banks' tail, and I think he overcooked it. So let me go back 30 seconds to see what happened there. We're back in a replay mode. See, he's right behind him here. Right behind him still. Then something happens. Oh, Brian just took off on him, that's all. He was right up in his tail. Now he's the second plus behind. All right, we'll be going back to live action in 1 second here. Because Richard McKay got a yellow flag on Ollie. Ollie has. Something happened to Ollie. Well, we'll just see what happened to Ollie. Let's go back 30 seconds. There's Ollie. He is... Oh, just something just weird just happened, that's all. Just stopped. Did I miss something? Again, I'm watching two different things at once. Gonna have to sit here for 13 seconds. He's just stopped. He probably had he must have had a equipment failure there. He just gave up. And he's gonna start moving again. He must have had a steering wheel issue. He's moving again. And he's racing again. So either that was a real life issue. Quickly, Thomas Rainier going into the pits. Okay, what have we got going here? Just get up to the front a little bit. All right, so we got, I think we got some leaders that are in the pits. Yes, it looks like Steve Young, Brian, and everybody is in the pits. So let's go on board with Brad, if I can find him. Brad is back out after being in the pits. Steve Young is still right behind him. There is Steve. So nothing changed there. Still 1 second gap after that pit stop. John Saunders lost a few though. Something happened there with John Saunders. Here's John. He's quite far back. I'm going to just quickly on the leaderboard put up, instead of the driver number, I'll put up the pit stop link. Right there. So let's just take a peek here. Saunders had a 75-second pit stop. So they're all in the same category there, but for whatever reason, Saunders ended up maybe some traffic. So let's go back to car number. Oops, not manufacturer, but car number. There we go. So yeah, something happened. Saunders, he got stuck somehow. Some problems. So lots of people in the pits. We'll have to watch that, all things get all settled out. Murchay's in the lead for now. No, he's in the pits. So that leaderboard is a disaster, the way it looks. So I'm just going to go on board with Brad Mears as soon as I can find him. He's got the fastest lap of the race, by the way. I'm going to go on board with Brad Mears right here. And maybe... and there's Steve Young right behind him. We'll just watch these guys for now until all the pit stops are done. Let's see here. We got Joaquim. is battling with Santos. That is not for position within the class. Oh, Jeremy, you lost connection to the... Oh, Jeremy, too bad. Lost connection to the server. Wow. It's too bad, Jeremy. Guess you're going to see a broadcast for a change. I'm on board with Brad, who's our race leader. But Steve is not that far behind him. Who am I on board with? No, I'm on board with Rodriguez. I'll get back to Saunders. Saunders right here. That is Saunders. Again, Saunders lost quite a bit of time with their leaders. Let's get on board with Young. So they're running into traffic. That is Brad Young, Steve Young in the green car. And just ahead of him now is Brad. But because these two had some traffic, now Brad is right on top of, or Steve is right on top of Brad. This is for the lead, even though it's not shown on the leaderboard. Let's just get on board with Steve Young. He smells it now. Excuse me. There's some traffic ahead of him. That's Richard Coulomb. Hopefully Richard sees that these two guys are battling for first place. And whoa, I'm going to go to Helicam. Steve is trying to take advantage of all this traffic to get the lead in the race. Richard should realize these two guys are battling for the lead, or he's going to not letting them go by just yet. He's got to be getting green flags. Maybe not. He's not getting blue flags, I should say, because he is still racing. He hasn't made his pit stop yet. But he should realize these two guys are... Oh, no! That is disastrous. That is... Let's see if Steve does not take advantage of the fact that Brad got caught with Coulomb there. That is unfortunate. So Brad not going to have too much damage, I don't think, but that means Saunders now is right up his tail. That's unfortunate. Richard should have let these two guys by. Oh, well, it's going to make it a little bit more exciting. I'm going to take a peek here now at best lap times here. Brad has got the best lap time with 1:34.16. John, his best lap time is 1:33.94. That must have been, it shows 1:33, which should be better, but I have a feeling that was not a valid lap. And what is Steve Young got? 1:34.4. So Brad should make up some time here. All right, well, the top of the leaderboard now is correct. So Steve, with that unfortunate accident, ended up with a 2-second lead over, over Brad Mears. Rogerio is in the middle of these two guys. He hasn't made his pit stop yet. So Brad's going to have about 3 seconds to make up to get that lead back. But he's got to contend with John Saunders, who's got right behind him here by 1.5 seconds. All right, let's see what else we got going here for position. So many people doing out of position because of pit stops. So who we got leading in silver? Well, we got Danny Britos right here. Where is Britos? Who's got Mike McLennan right behind him. This is for the lead, I would believe. Yes, it is. This is for the lead in silver. Let's just watch this happen. McLennan, you know, Michael, he likes to cheat a little bit on his braking points. So this should be exciting. Brian Banks is still leading in bronze. So we will just watch here while Mike McLennan tries to get ahead here, because he should know that this is for the lead in his category. Just keep watching this. This is the fastest part of the track right here. I have a speed trap there, so I'm going to want to quickly go over to that and see who had, Danny Britos was in that speed trap, was 204 kilometers per hour, and Michael McLennan only had a 199. So that's why Brad is ahead a little bit now in that speed trap. He just took Mike in that long straight. Oh, we got some problems here with Santos. It looks like there was a bit of a touch between Santos and someone. Now he's going to let Saunders go by, and that's Brad Mears, I believe, another little touch. I don't want to go back to that, but there was some touching going on before we got to this point. So here we go. This is, Brad's now in third place. So he's had a tough time. He's got, Saunders got by him. Oh, and John went wide. Or Brad, no, Brad went wide. Nope. Who is that? No, that must have been Santos. I saw somebody go wide. And Brad's going into the pits. We're following on with Brad. That is Brad. No, this is Santos. What am I saying? There's Brad. That was Brad that went wide. I was following the wrong. I had the wrong guy on the camera. All right, so here we go. Now the leaderboard is correct, but oh, look at this. It's a mess now. Saunders is ahead by 8 seconds. That's too bad that all happened. All goes back to that Richard Coulomb incident that upset these 3 first guys in that traffic area. All right, let's go find some. Terry Throwbridge is getting close to McLennan. Now McLennan was trying to get by Obando, wasn't he? No, something happened with Britos. Something happened there, because it wasn't it Britos and McLennan that were after each other. So I'm not sure. I think I missed something there. Now we've got Terry and McLennan after it. Yeah, Britos dropped. I missed that. All right, let's get something to see some gaps here. Let's just look for some gaps, some close racing. Anything going on at the back? Yes, Richard McKay again. Oh, Richard, what is going on? I'll go back 10 seconds to see what you did. Richard was trying to pass. Oh, he just, who was that? Parks? He just avoided an accident there, and that caused him to go back a few more places, which was having a tough race. Let's see if we got some. Peter David is on Danny Britos right now. So Britos is having some problems. Let's just stay with these two. Those are both McLarens, I think. Let's just get on board with Mr. Peter David, who is just back from... Peter works for the school board in Montreal, and end of the year is really tough for him. He's got lots of work to do. And so he's been gone for a couple of races, just getting him back into it. And yeah, he's got lots of work, lots of overtime, so he didn't have much time for racing, I guess. But now I believe it's a high school, and those guys are out of... Ooh, this is a great race. Let's just follow along here. Here we go. And who is that behind them? That is Ellis, not that far behind. This is a good little battle between Peter David and Santos. Britos, I should say. Anything else going on at the front? A little bit up ahead, there's Terry's pretty close. And we've got Peter Lafrance and Eric Langlois battling it out. Let's just get back to Peter David here. There they go, zoom by. I love that camera, shows you great speed. I will go take a peek at their different speeds in that speed trap. They've just gone by it now. Oh, a little tap. A little tap. I think Peter. Let's go back and see that one for a second. Just quickly get back here, and I'll go back 30 seconds because I think Peter is going to slow down. I think there was a problem. This is a replay now. Let's go to Helicam. Not sure why Did Danny... Peter came up right behind him really quick. Did Peter miss a braking point? So that was a bit of a tap. I'm sure Peter David will come, let him go back and let him by at a certain point. Look, he's already slowing down there. There we go. Yes, we're back to live action now. And I would believe that, yes, Peter has already let Danny go by. He's got actually Brian Banks in between him right now. Who is that up ahead? That is Brian Banks trying to get ahead of Danny Britos. Danny's probably going to play it cool here and not let Brian Banks protect him from Peter David. Willie is battling with Aaron. That is a battle also. Willie's coming in on the inside. Just follow this one down the straight. Once again, I'll take a little quick peek at the speed trap. Didn't get a chance to do that with the accident of those two guys. Hello there. I can hear somebody in the...
Yeah, this is Jeremy.
Hey, bonjour.
Bonjour.
I need a I need a second pair of eyes here. There's so much action going on.
Yeah, I know it's an action-packed race, but I wanted to take the opportunity to thank everybody involved in running this season 12, which means you, Mike, thank you for streaming, and Krista Yord as well, and Chris Bourne, thank you guys, because without you, we wouldn't have the visibility we have. Wanted to thank as well Richard McKay for setting up all the tracks the proper way and making sure the entry list is loaded. There's a lot of work going in the background, so everyone should know this. And Dimitri Statis, Jonathan Wood, and Thomas Renier for working as stewards as well. So thank you everyone for a great season 12. Looking forward to season 13 starting June 24th.
Yes. Going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a great...
Yes, so unfortunately, I got disconnected.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't know why. Peter David was just behind me.
Yes,
and,
I saw that.
I lost connection. I guess the server said it's better than have Peter behind me.
There was a bit of a glitch here on the stream for a second too that ACC went into. Maybe be right around the same time.
Oh, so yeah, I was wondering, is there only 22 drivers online?
Let's see here. Nope.
Yeah, so we lost.
No, we got 29. No, we're okay.
29. Okay, so we lost 2 people. 29. Yeah, so we lost 2. Yeah, I thought more were disconnected. I was happy to see I was the only one.
Oh, we got side-by-side action here for the first place in silver category. Michael McLennan and Terry Trowbridge are going at it big time here. I got it on screen. They're still going at it.
Yeah, nice action. It was amazing. That first lap was so close.
So clean.
The cars were so, yeah.
It was very clean. I don't think we had any incidents.
Yeah, it was, but...
oh, McLennan's going to make it happen. He's going to make it happen. He's got the inside track. He's still ahead. 2 McLarens, isn't it? Yep.
No, it's a Ferrari.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, McLennan, on his own. I don't think there was any... He slid.
Oh.
I don't think there was any contact. It showed contact, but no contact. I don't think so. But... and Terry just saw him sliding, didn't want to hit him, so he backed off a little bit. But that's we'll watch that one. That's pretty cool. Derek looks like he's catching up with Merche.
Yeah, so Saunders should take the championship, I believe, for platinum.
Yes, if the sits the way it is, nothing will change. Sits the way it is. There was an unfortunate incident with some traffic between these 3 guys at the top. Let's just go on with Steve. Whoops, hit the wrong button here. With Steve, the top three guys, and the lead changed a little bit because of an incident. But I don't think it's going to affect the. It will not affect the standings. And we got Terry and McLennan are at it again. This is for first place in silver.
No, some drivers didn't pit yet. I see Thomas and Rodriguez didn't pit yet.
Sometimes that that pit count gets screwed up, so that may not be true. Yeah, that may not be true.
Okay.
Yeah. This is quite a battle here. Terry's coming back at him. I got a speed trap going in 12 here. So Terry's got a huge lead over McLennan, and the last time he went through the speed trap on that straight, like a 10 kilometer-an-hour difference. There must have been something happening there. I might have been that when they did that. Might have been when they did that. They're just going through that trap again. I'll watch it this time. All right, here it comes. Boom. McLennan had a 2 kilometer lead over, kilometer per hour lead over Terry in that speed trap that last time. That's pretty fun to watch. All right, let me take a quick peek here. What's going on? I'm going to go through the podium in each category. So Steve Young is leading the race, followed by John Saunders, followed by Brad Mears. Big gaps there. In silver, we've been watching the battle between Michael McLennan, Terry Throwbridge, and Lee Ellis. They're all together, but first and second in the silver category are got quite a bit of a gap on third. In bronze category, we've got Brian Banks back. No, that's Peter David that's back. Brian Banks is leading in the bronze category, a few seconds over Willie, who'll give it a shot. They got Aaron between the two of them. Let's go to Brian there now. Or Willie. Let's see Willie if Willie can see. Brian, let's go into his cockpit. Yeah, you can see Brian up ahead. So that's the action to watch here in terms of categories. In third place in bronze is, let me get that sound out of my ear, is Neil Leader, who is our leader in the league and be winning our champion for sure in the bronze category. So this 3-class system is quite cool, isn't it, Jeremy?
Yeah, it's working fine. It's working very well. And actually, I think we should even maintain maybe 1 or 2 drivers who should be bumped to the next category. But it's very well balanced.
Yeah, I think so. Peter David just passed Danny Britos on the screen.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's that much difference. Wonder if we'll get a few extra people this year.
I believe Neil Leader could move to the silver. I don't know. We'll see when the final results are posted. But I thought a couple of guys were a little too dominant in their category. But other than that,
he looks like he's sandbagging today. Though he's in 18th place. He didn't have a good quality. Oh, we're almost at we're formed. I thought I heard something saying the pit lane's closing. I guess, but I heard it was last lap or something. Yeah, he's been dominant in the league in a lot of the races.
Yes, he has been. Yeah, the idea is to make it as fair as possible, and yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy. I mean, I believe a few platinum are missing. There were a lot more platinum driver at the start of the season. Yeah. We
how many did we have at the beginning of the season? It started. We had a good 40 or so, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah, we had 40. I believe even 43.
Okay. Have you heard? Have you heard of anybody? New people joining?
We got a lot of new drivers. Maybe we will see them in season 13, but no one joined.
No. Okay.
Not since.
Aaron looks like he's trying to track down Brian, because this is if Aaron can pass Brian, I'm sure is keeping Aaron behind him because he is hoping to keep Willie at bay with that. But Brian has got Britos, we're just ahead of him too. So this is a little bit of a bunching up a little bit here for these guys. If that is indeed, yeah, I'm sure that's Britos ahead of him. Let's get on board with. Ooh, Brian made a little mistake there. Aaron's going to take a quick peek. Not going to happen. I'll get on board with Aaron. Oh, again. Looks like Aaron got by Brian. Okay, so Willie's going to have a crack at Brian now.
Yeah, Willie's having a good race.
He is. Willie's improved quite a bit. You know, he was
Yeah.
whining. He'd been whining all along that he's not fast enough, but look at this. He has improved quite a bit. Let's see who we can.
I wonder, so what will happen in the silver right now if Michael finishes first of silver?
Okay, let's take a quick look at silver here. Well, Danny Britos is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not a lot of. I think Danny's pretty good. The close race here between McLennan and Throwbridge. No, there's not enough difference.
Yeah.
There's 12 points difference, so there's no big. I don't think anything is going to change here either.
Yeah, I don't believe so either. Yeah.
Oh, Willie's really trying to get by Brian here. The battle there was between Peter David, yourself, and Thomas. Where is?
Yes, you know, I have to say something. I noticed this season it was cleaner racing than usual, and that's great to see. I think drivers are getting more and more aware how to follow a car close and not hit. I mean, yes, we had incidents. Some drivers seems to be repeat offender, but overall, I can see that there's great behavior and great awareness on track, and that's very nice to see.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can maintain this.
Yeah, I know it's been a lot better. I'm just writing down who's winning the races here for the interviews.
Yeah, so this is the last lap.
Yes, so yeah, we get to get on board with Terry Throwbridge here because he is trying to overtake McLennan. That's him right ahead for the lead in silver. And Owens and Brian are still neck and neck for. Throwbridge is really close to McLennan. He had the faster speed in the speed traps too. So
Yeah.
just trying to see where Steve is on his lap. We'll try to catch him when he goes over the start finish line. But I'll follow this one a little bit more. Like I was saying earlier, got promoted to the big leagues here with the big race on Saturday. Since Krister couldn't do it, it's a lot of action to take care of.
Yes.
So I think Steve's coming very close to the finish line. Here he goes. There we go. There's our leader. And I'm sure he'll give us a little wave.
The leader has
Finished the race. There we go. Let's just quickly get back
Well done.
down to... Yep, very well done. Now the leader in... Here we go for this. Is for position in silver. Terry's behind McLennan. Let's see if he's going to make it stick. Where have they got to go? They got lots of track to go, lots of the lap to go yet. And they know it. They know what they got left to do. McLennan's really pulling it out, though. Let's see what he did for the speed trap. Terry was... Here they go. Just gone through the speed trap there now. Oh, Throwbridge had a faster lap, faster time. There you go. That's what I saw on the speed trap. He had to hit the brakes a little too hard, though. There you're going through the last corner. It looks like it's going to be Michael McLennan. And then there's a little wave from Terry Throwbridge. And let's go down to Brian. Brian is the leader on this bronze category. He has got a couple of seconds over Willie now. And let's see Brian go over the speed trap, or start finish line. There we go, Brian. Good job, Brian.
Yeah, good job. Well done.
All right, let me get see if I can get somebody back.
Thank you very much, Mike. I'm going to go because I'm going to have to post the results.
Okay.
Thank you again.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Let me see if I can grab people. Anybody who... Mr. Young is not in the in the I don't see anybody who McLennan. There, Michael's there. I'll pull him in. Hello, Michael. Just hang on for 1 second. If I see if I can get other people in the room, and I don't see anybody else right now. Just hang on for 1 second. Let's see if I can get some of the.
I'm coming, Mike.
Who was that? Who was saying? Who was that? Oh, there's Steve.
Well,
There you go, Steve. Well, I got two of you at least. Let me take one more. Looking for Brian Banks. I don't see him. All right. Well, there you go. Well. Well, the last race of the year. Congratulations, both Steve Young in the platinum class and Michael McLennan in silver. Mike, Steve, you had some. You were able to get the lead through a little bit of a kerfuffle ahead of you, but good race anyway. You three of you were neck and neck all the way through, weren't you?
Yeah, so we were very, very even. We just, as far as the whole lap concerned, we all had a little bit of stronger points here or there, but as far as the whole lap was concerned, we were very, very even. You know, again, it was just somebody making a mistake or something happening, and I got fortunate.
Hi, Brian. We'll get to you in a minute. Yep. Yeah, no, that was it was a good race, but very clean at the start. I know you guys. Oh, let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that background noise. There we go. Yeah, there was a very clean race, by the way, behind you, Steve. Let's talk about Mike. How about you? That was a fun race. You were being hounded by Terry at the end, weren't you?
yeah, he was all over me. I don't know how I got near him. He was about 4 seconds ahead. I made a big mistake before pit, and after the pit, I came out right next to him and was able to somehow get around him.
But also,
Daniel made a mistake ahead of me. That's where I took the lead.
That's what I saw. Yeah, and then Terry was right behind. Did Terry and you exchange places a couple of times in the last couple of laps? Did I see?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
We both made mistakes and capitalized on each other.
Yeah, we caught most of that on the stream. And last but not least, Brian, good win today. What was your? We didn't catch too much of your stuff. How was your race?
Oh, it was pretty copacetic.
Yeah.
Just that damn Willie Owens trying to catch.
That's what it was. We did catch some of that. Yeah, Willie and you were close together, and you had somebody between you for a while. And I said, "Oh, Brian's smart. He'll leave."
I let Aaron go.
Did you let Aaron go by?
Well, he's in a different class.
Yeah, I know, but I thought maybe you'd keep him behind and have a little bit of a buffer.
Tires were going.
Oh, is that right? How about you, Steve? How did the tires hold out for you?
Oh, mine were good. I mean, you know, you would drop off a little bit, but actually, I put my fastest lap in. I think like halfway through the last stint, I got the fastest lap of the race. So
nice.
You know, that wasn't. You know, they were doing decent for the temperatures and everything.
Oh, good. But Mike, how about you for tires?
I chewed mine up in the first half of the race. I did a pretty bad spin out, and my first half was bad. I got my fastest lap just about halfway through the second stint too.
I did the fastest in the second stint, but by the end the tires were getting a little greasy.
Well, let's just look at you guys, how you all ended up. I don't think, Steve, things are going to change for the league standings. You're going to end up in third place. But you three guys pretty close together all race. Lots of firsts and seconds and thirds with the three of you.
Yes, for sure.
It's been a good season.
Yeah, I think Neil is going to finish first in
Yep.
Not enough points.
No, not enough points there. But you guys go back to platinum there. 2 Lamborghinis and goddamn it, a Nissan, hey? Winning the season.
I know it.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, Nissan's fast.
Yep.
Yeah, Nissan is very fast for sure. And just before, I just wanted to mention also, I just wanted to dedicate this race to my mother-in-law that passed away last night.
Oh, sorry to hear. Oh, sorry to hear about that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
Yeah, and
wow.
she was, I've known her for 40 years, and Loved her a lot, and we'll miss her.
Good. Was it sudden or expected or?
It was expected, but it's
Never good. Never good. No, that's.
But it was expected, but yeah, she just happened to pass away last night.
Oh well, good for you. Good for you winning that race and be able to say
I
that.
dedicate P1 to her too.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm just taking a peek here at silver. And Mike, you're going to stay in second place. But again, the top three in the silver were pretty close together. Maybe you and Danny were probably the closest together, but lots of first and seconds in those three guys, those three places too.
Yeah, I blew it at Donington. That's where I lost all my points.
No, is that right? Is that right? And Brian in the bronze, yeah, I think nothing's going to change there either. Not quite as close for the top three, mostly because no, everybody. You know what I was going to say for the top three in each class. The difference was you guys all raced every race. That's what made the difference in points. So that's part of the issue. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll sign off.
I think the last race needs to be a double points race.
I
think.
Well, I would like to see a little bit more of a spread. I mean, the spread that we have in the points from SimGrid are pretty close together. If we had a bigger spread, maybe the things would change a little bit more. Maybe make it a little bit more interesting. It's almost like an F1 kind of thing. There's 6 points between first and second, and 5 points between second and third. Pretty hard to catch up.
Yeah, last race, if you had double points, boy, that'd be a maker or breaker right there.
Yeah, that'd be fun. All right, guys, great season, and season 13 starting in a few weeks. With an
Thank you, Mike, for all your work,
Great
and the rest of the guys. Thank you all for
Race,
everything.
everybody.
Yeah. Great work for the admin.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. We love doing it. And there's an endurance race for everybody to remember between now and the start of 13th season. All right, we're going to sign off, you guys. Have a great day and get some rest before season 13 starts.
Yeah,
Guys, put
warm and
Brian
dry,
on
Mike.
your P1. Congratulations, Brian, on your P1.
Yeah, thank you. Same, Mike.
Bye now.